We have 4th June 2008. Welcome in our tourist news. Today our topic is: could the new Airbus A380 be employed for a holiday charter flight? We would like to present the biggest passenger airplanes in the world. As in every week, today's points of our program are our news guests. Then we have the real life story. After that we have our special guests, which are Airbus marketing director. At the end we have a quiz for you. Firstly, I would like to introduce my guests, which are Agnieszka,
hello,
Marta and Marek. So, as we know, Agnieszka and Marta are flying to China for a business appointment, and Marek is flying to Spain for the holidays. Over to you.
So you're flying not too far. Our plane will be much bigger than yours.
Well, not so small. We are flying by Boeing 737. It takes more than 130 passengers. What about you? What plane do you take?
We are flying by Boeing 767, which takes twice as much passengers as yours. It means more than 250.
It's really big difference. Do you know what is the maximum range of your plane? I'm very interested in it, and I always check such things before departure. As a child, I liked making plane models. Until this time, I'm also fascinated in such big, huge machines.
In fact, my father is a Boeing 767 pilot, and I know almost everything about this plane. And as a child, I used to listen to my father's story, yes, about his sky adventures. Our plane's maximum range is about 12,000 kilometers, I think, yeah. And what about yours?
Mine's only about, I think, 4,000 kilometers, which is nearly 3 times less than yours. I'm sure you know all those parameters, as you are the Boeing 767 specialist. So, could you tell me what are the fuel consumption of your plane?
We are also interested in the amount of your plane's fuel consumption per flying hour. I think there can be a big difference in this parameter.
Perhaps. My Boeing 737 fuel consumption per flying hour is about 2060 kilograms per hour. So I think it's not too much.
Yeah, sure. Our Boeing 767 consumes twice as much, which means about 5,000 kilograms per hour. Yeah.
So, summing up your conversation, we can say that Boeing 767 is suitable for flights which range over 10,000 kilometers. On the other hand, we have a Boeing 737 which is suitable for ranges about 4,000 kilometers.
Have a nice holiday in Spain. Maybe we will meet again after your arrival and you will tell us your impression. Maybe we will go there for our holiday too.
Of course. Surely we will. And have a nice flight.
The same to you. Have fun. Bye.
Thank you very much for your conversation. As I said, now we have prepared a real life story. Thank you and welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you for coming today. My name is Jane Baker and I'm a pilot of airliner. I would like to talk about specification of new Airbus A380. As you know, the Airbus A380 is a double-deck, 4-engine airliner manufactured by the European corporation named Airbus. The largest passenger airliner on the world, the Airbus A380, made its maiden flight on 27 April 2005 from France and made its first commercial flight on 25 October 2007 from Singapore to Sydney with Singapore Airlines. The Airbus upper deck extends along the entire length of the fuselage. This allows for a cabin with 50% more floor space than the next largest airliner, the Boeing 747, and provides seating for 525 people in standard free-class configuration up to 853 people in all economy class configuration. So let's move on to passenger provisions. I will tell you few facts that make our Airbus the most interesting design of the 21st century. On your handout you can find comparison and contrast of Airbus 380 and Boeing 747. So let's move on. The Airbus A380 produces 50% less cabin noise than a 747 and has higher cabin air pressure. Both features are expected to reduce the effects of travel fatigue. The upper and lower decks are connected by two stairways, wide enough to accommodate two passengers side by side. In comparison with the Boeing 747, Airbus A380 is technologically newer. We have to pay attention that every change in number of seats has influence on luxury and comfort of the flight. In a 555 passenger configuration, the Airbus have 33% more seats than a 747, in a standard free-class configuration of course, but 50% more cabin area and volume resulting in more space per passenger. Compared to a 747, the Airbus has larger windows and overhead bins and 60 centimeters of extra headroom. The wider cabin allows for 38 cm wide economy seats instead of 33 cm seats on a 747, although the seat pitch of 81 cm is the same as that on a 747. Singapore Airlines economy class seats feature 27 cm LCD screens in each seatback. Business class seats are 84 cm wide, can lay flat for sleeping and have 39 cm LCD screens. Moreover, Airbus is one of the best equipped airplanes. It can offer many extravagant bars, restaurants and casinos. Due to these facts, Airbus is one of the most environmentally friendly and one of the most economic airplanes on the world. What I was able to get know is that fuel consumption is 2,91 per 1 passengers per 100 kilometers, so it's 12% less than its main competitor Boeing 747. Furthermore, its cost of exploitation are 20% cheaper than Boeing 747. According to comparison, we can easily notice the Airbus is intended for bigger ranges between destinations. Additionally, it can contain more passengers at one attempt.